All right, Bailey, talk to me a little bit. Is your goal, it's a senior year, we've talked about that, but are you looking to continue your running career in college?
Yeah, I am. I've been talking to some colleges. I'd like to continue my career into college.
Both running. So
yeah.
At this point, obviously, this is cross country, it's your senior year, you start discussions with colleges, right? As you go through this process, what are some of the parameters or priorities for you as you look at college, both from a running, from an academic standpoint, in-state, out-of-state? What things are you looking at?
I think I've said to many colleges that it doesn't bother me if they're a big school, a small school, or somewhere in the middle. I'm okay with all those schools. They both have their benefits and such. I obviously want something that has my major, and I'm not going to commit and start talking to a college if they don't have what I like.
Sure. What do you want to study at this point?
I'd like to get into wildlife biology or wildlife management. That DNR, state park, national park field, and do that kind of research.
Perfect. And now on the running side, anything in particular that you're looking at this point? When you're talking to the coaches?
I'd like to look for successful programs. They don't have to be, top of the nation successful, but I like to come in and make a team or, be a part of a good team. And I like to see when coaches talk about, they're building a program or, we're building something. I like hearing that. And I like to hear that it means that they have a passion for what they're doing and they're not just doing it.
That makes sense. So at this point, I know it's early. You're not even close to committing based on what we've talked about. What schools are you kind of talking to at this point that you've actually had communication with?
I had a little bit of communication early in my, late in my junior year, kind of in the early summer. Went on an unofficial visit down there and just checked out the campus. So I've got communication with them. Purdue's been talking to me extensively, and then I'm trying to get in contact with Wisconsin. And all three of those have my majors, and then we're also looking at other colleges that might have my majors.
Perfect. So obviously, do you know yet? I know it's early. Are you trying to take all 5 official visits, or just when the right thing comes along, you'll know?
I think I've got one scheduled already, but I like to talk to them a little bit, figure out what kind of coach they are. And
where's that at, if you don't mind?
Where am I at in the talks?
No, in the school with the visit.
Purdue.
Okay,
Purdue
perfect.
is my first official visit that I'm going on.
Yep. Okay, perfect. Well, fantastic. Any advice out there to the younger kids that'll eventually be going through this process? I know you're still right in the mix, and you have more to come. But so far, any advice to the younger guys?
Just keep pushing. I mean, a lot of people, I think, sometimes underestimate kids like me that come from a small school. Nobody knows South Adams, but nobody knows the town of Bern, but I'm putting it on the map. And I think if a kid coming up has some ambition, I think that should be his mission. Is if you're from a small, medium school, don't be afraid to get your name out there. Don't think that you have to settle into fit the mold, break the mold. I like that. I like to break the mold on that.
All right, Bailey. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the time. We'll definitely be seeing you the rest of the way this season.
All right. Thank you.